Hello, dear students, and welcome to Current Affairs Quiz for the month of May. So, in this video, we'll be covering important questions from the month of May. So, let us start with our first question. And our question number one is, what is the rank of India in the World Economic Forum Travel and Tourism Development Index 2024? And for that, you have four options. Option A is 39, option B is 54, option C is 93, and option D is 159. So you have to give the rank of India in this World Economic Forum 2024 index. And I'll give you some seconds to give the answer. Let us wait for 3, 2, 1. Okay, now let us move to the correct answer. And the correct answer is 39th. So the rank of India has risen to 39th place in this index. And what this index actually tells, this index is a global tourist activities and other activities. And the top rank has been taken by US. So let us move to question number 2. And question number 2, it is global carbon pricing revenue reached a record high of $104 billion last year. It is said by which report? And this report is released by Asian Development Bank, Niti Aayog, Reserve Bank of India, World Bank. So you have to quickly give your answer and let us wait for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let us move to the correct answer. The correct answer is option number D, which is World Bank. So you can see that global carbon pricing revenues have reached a record US dollar 104 billion, which is according to the State and Trends of Carbon Pricing 2024 report. And why this report is calculated? This report is calculated to highlight the growing global commitment to economic tools to combat climate change. Let us now move to question number 3 and keep answering your questions also. This is question number 3, that is, which has officially become the 99th member of International Solar Alliance. So these are 4 countries. Option A is Algeria, option B is Brazil, option D is Morocco, option D is Spain. So this is International Solar Alliance. So you have to give your answer. Okay, so which one do you think is correct? Let us wait for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let us move to the correct answer. The correct answer is option number D, which is Spain. So Spain has become the 99th member of the International Solar Alliance. And this solar alliance was jointly launched by India and France during COP21 in Paris. And what does this International Solar Alliance does? It aims to contribute to the implementation of Paris Climate Agreement. Okay, now let us move to question number 4. And this question is, in 2024, which of the following companies became the third unicorn of India? Okay, so you have to give the answer about the third unicorn. So which, and we have 4 companies or startups here. Swiggy, which is a food delivery, Razorpay payment platform, Porter is a logistics, and Crotrim is an AI based platform. So out of these 4, which one do you think? You have to give your answer. Okay, I will wait for 3 seconds and then I will move. So 3, 2, 1, let us move to the correct answer. And the correct answer is Porter. So Porter is a, what is Porter? Porter is a logistics service platform, and it has become the third unicorn. So what exactly is a unicorn company? A unicorn company or a unicorn startup is some startup or company that has a valuation of $1 billion or more than that. Okay, so let us now move to our question number 5. Author Jenny Erpenbeck won the International Booker Prize 2024 for which of the following book? So this question is from the category books and author, which is also an important category, and there's a chance that likely one question may be asked from this category. So you have to prepare from this category as well. Make sure that at least for 6 months, whatever book are being launched, you should know about them. And here we have option A is Kairos, option B is Night Watch, option C is Talent Divine, and option D is the book Beautiful. So this is the name of the book for which Jerry Erpenbeck received International Booker Prize. International Booker Prize is the highest prize in the category of books. So let us move to the answer. 3, 2, 1. It's Kairos. The author is from Germany, Jenny Erpenbeck, and along with her translator Michael Hoffman, they have won this International Booker Prize. This Kairos is a fiction novel about a love story which was set during East January's final years. And out of 149 novels, it was selected. Okay, so let us move to now question number 6. Vietnam's parliament has elected who among the following as the country's new president? Okay, so this is about the president, prime minister, or representative head. Sometimes this type of questions may also be asked. And the options that we have is option A, Tolam, option B, Srettha Thavisin, option C, Sheikh Hasina, and option D, Prabowo Subianto. And the correct answer is option A, Tolam. Tolam was a security or police minister, which has been elected as the state president. And he was the head of public security ministry initially. And the campaign, which was very famous, was Blazing Furnace, which was aimed of rooting out outside correction, in which Lam was involved. Okay, so now let us move to question number 7. The Reserve Bank of India has approved as whole-time director on the board of IDFC First Bank. So Reserve Bank of India. So who out of these following? Is it Atul Mehra? Option B is Pradeep Natarajan. Option C is Rakesh Mohan, and option D is D Vaidyanath. So who out of these four? Okay, let us move to the answer. 3, 2, 1. Option B, Pradeep Natarajan. So Pradeep Natarajan has been appointed as the whole-time director on the board of IDFC First Bank. Okay, so now let us move to question number 8. Dash triumphed at Casablanca Chess 2024 Morocco. So this is from sports, with whoever wins the award, these type of questions may likely be asked. And you have your options here. Option A is Vishwanathan Anand. Option B is Magnus Carlsen. Option C is Hikaru Nakamura. And option D is Gukesh D. Okay. So out of these four, whichever is the correct answer, you have to figure out. Let us move to the answers. 3, 2, 1. So option B, Magnus Carlsen. So Magnus Carlsen is a grandmaster and the world champion, and he has won the Casablanca chess variant tournament. He's from Norway and currently he's the world number 1. And what about Vishwanathan Anand, our country's grandmaster? He was at 3rd. Okay, so let us now move to question number 9. Which of the following state government has mandated a 33% reservation for women in outsourced government jobs? So outsourced government jobs are those which are mainly on contract or out in the government departments, but are outsourced to third-party agencies to do that. And you have 4 states as their option. Option 1 is Bihar. Option B is Karnataka. Option C is Maharashtra. And option D is Odisha. So out of these 4, whichever is correct, you have to find out. Let us wait for 3 seconds and then we will move to the correct answer. So 3, 2, 1. Let us move to the answer. Option B, Karnataka. So Karnataka has recently issued an order mandating reservation for outsourced government jobs across all its departments. And out of those outsourced jobs, 33% of these posts will be reserved for women. And this thing, it was also a part of Congress manifesto when they were contesting for assembly last year. Okay, let us move to question number 10. It is out. Rangelands are facing a silent demise, suffering losses as high as 50%. So this is said by which report? So these are Rankin report questions, and the organizations that we have is World Bank, United Nations Environment Program UNEP, United Nations Development Program UNDP, and United Nations Conventions to Combat Desertification UNCCP. So out of 4, whichever is the correct answer, you have to figure out. Let us move to the answers. 3, 2, 1. Let's. United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification UNCCP. So what you can see here is the Global Land Outlook Thematic Report on Rangelands and Pastoralist. It was launched by UNCCD. Okay, so let us now move to question number 11. India's merchandise exports may grow to $500 to $510 billion in financial year 25 as per a report by. So this is also a question of ranks and reports, and you have options are Federation of Indian Export Organization, Option B is UN Trade and Development. Option C is World Bank. And option D is World Trade Organization. So we'll wait for 3 seconds and then move to the answer. 3, 2, 1. Let us move to the correct answer. And the correct answer is Federation of Indian Export Organizations. So you can see the FIEO. It expects that India's merchandise exports will increase around 14%, which will amount to $500 to $510 billion in financial year 2025. Currently in 2023 and 2024, this export is around $437 billion. And generally the export is done of machinery, electrical appliances, automobile and pharma and biotechnology. Okay. So now let us move to question number 12. It is Airbus helicopters. Okay. Airbus helicopters and Dash have signed a memorandum of understanding for financing the purchase of Airbus helicopters in India. So Airbus helicopters had signed MOU with which out of these 4 institutions? Option A is Bank of Baroda. Option B is Bharat Financial Inclusion Limited. Option D is Small Industrial Development Bank of India or SIDBI. And option D is State Bank of India or SBI. Okay. So I will give you 3 seconds to figure out the correct answer. 3, 2, 1. Let us now move to the correct answer. Small Industry Development of India, also known as SIDBI. So what they have done, they had signed a MOU for financing the purchase of Airbus helicopters in India. Okay. So let us now move to question number 13. Also, now we have completed 50% of the question. So you can clap for yourself. Now keep giving answers also so that your practice will also go on. Okay, now question number 13 is which of the following trades platform has crossed 1 lakh crore in MSME invoice financing? And then you have options that option A is BSE, which is Bombay Stock Exchange. Option B is National Stock Exchange of India Limited, also known as NSE. Option C is NCDEX eMarkets Limited. And option D is Receivables Exchanges of India Limited. Okay, I will give you 3 seconds and then we will move to the answer. 3, 2, 1. C. So the correct answer is option number D, Receivables Exchange of India Limited. So the Trade Receivables Discounting System platform has financed over 50 lakh invoices, totaling an amount of rupees 1 lakh crores. And this joint venture is between SIDBI, National Stock Exchange, State Bank of India, ICICI and Yes Bank. So you can say almost all the major banks are there. Okay, now let us move to question number 14, RITES Limited. Okay, so RITES Limited has signed a contract with which of the following country? So this is among a PSU rights and country. So this PSU has signed an agreement with the countries to supply 200 broad gauge passenger carriages worth US dollar 111.26 million. So which countries has RITES collaborated or partnered with? You have option A is Bangladesh, option D is Bhutan, option C is Guyana, option D is Philippines. So I will give you 3 seconds and then we will move to the correct answer. Okay, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is option A, Bangladesh. Okay, so Bangladesh is the correct answer. And you can see RITES Limited. So what exactly RITES does? RITES is an engineering consultancy firm and it has signed agreements for supplying 200 broad gauge passenger carriages to Bangladesh Railways. And what exactly RITES is an export arm of Indian Railways. Okay, so whatever Indian Railways exports, it is done by RITES. And this is funded by EIB or European Investment Bank. Okay, so I think the points are clear. Let us move to our next question. So this question is Dash has topped the Bloomberg Billionaires Index as of 20th May 2024 with a net worth of US dollar 2020 billion. So see that why this date has been mentioned, because sometimes when the question papers are created, these are created 1 or 2 months in advance. So that, and in that time period, there might be a chance that rank might get changed. So that's why you have to keep this date in mind, that whatever answer we are providing, that is the benchmark is 20th May. Okay. And the options are Elon Musk, B. Gautam Adani, C. Bernard Astronaut, and D. Larry Page. So who out of these 4 has topped and has a net worth of $220 billion? Okay, I'll give you 3 seconds and then we'll move to the Correct answer. 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is option C, Bernard Arnault. So do you know who Bernard Arnault is? Bernard Arnault is the CEO of LVMH, which is Louis Vuitton. They mainly create designer purse or other such fancy and luxurious items. Okay. Let us move to question number 16. And now you have another question for a president. So who among the following has been re-elected as the president of Dominican Republic? The name of the country is Dominican Republic. And we have options as A. Azali Assoumani, B. Jose Raul Molino, option C. Luis Abinader, and option D is Prabowo Subianto. So I'll give you 3 seconds and then we will move to the correct answer. 3, 2, 1. So the correct answer is option C, Luis Abinader. The Dominican Republic President Luis Abinader has been elected on May 19 for another 4-year term. And Abinader is a US trained economist who is of Lebanese descent. Okay. Now let us move to question number 17. Dash has become the world's first private entity to conduct SAR trials on HAPS platform. Okay. And then we have option A is Galaxy Eye Space Solutions Private Limited. Option B is Flying Badge Defense and Aerospace Technologies Private Limited. Option C is Defense Research and Development Organization, or we call it as DRDO. And option D is Adani Defense and Aerospace. So I'll give you 3 seconds and then we'll move to the correct answer. 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is option A, Galaxy Eye Space Solutions Private Limited, which is a Bangalore-based space technology startup. Okay. So now let us move to question number 18. And question number 18 is about which of the following company has unveiled a new Copilot Plus PCS featuring advanced AI capabilities. Okay. And you have 4 technology companies. A is Apple, B is Google, C is HP Inc. and D is Microsoft. So you have to find out who out of these 4 is correct. I'll give you 3 seconds and then we'll move to the correct answer. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is option D, Microsoft. What is Microsoft? Microsoft is an American technology major and they have unveiled the new generation of Surface Pro and laptop series, which they are calling Copilot Plus PCs. Okay. And they come with a deeper integration of generated artificial intelligence, which is a buzzword now after ChatGPT has arrived. Okay. Now let us move to question number 19. When is the International Tea Day observed? And you have 4 options. Option A, 20th May, option B, 21 May, option C, 22 May, and option D, 23 May. So I'll give you 3 seconds and then we'll move to the correct answer. 3, 2, 1. Okay. The correct answer is 21 May. So on 21st May, the world observes International Tea Day. When was this inaugural tea day occurred? It was occurred in 2005. And who are the major tea producing countries? Major tea producing countries are India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Kenya. Okay. Now let us move to question number 20. This question is for sports. Indian para athlete Deepti Jivanji etched her name in history by winning the. So which medal has she won in the women's T20 400-meter event at the World Para Athletics Championship? So we have to figure out which medal she has won. Bronze, gold, silver, none of these. So none of these will not be there because if she has, these are only 3. So you have to figure out of these 3 only. I'll give you 3 seconds and then we'll move to the correct answer. 3, 2, 1. See, she has set a world record of 55.06 seconds and has won the gold medal. Okay. So now let us move to question number 21. And now you can clap for yourself as we have completed 80% of our questions. Now only 5 questions are left. Okay. So this question is who or which organization has emerged as a top performer among public sector banks in terms of business. Okay. So now these 4 public sector banks have been mentioned here. Option A is Bank of Maharashtra. Option B, Canara Bank. Option C, Indian Bank. And option D, State Bank of India or SBI. So I'll give you 3 seconds and then we will move. 3, 2, 1. Okay. The correct answer is option A, Bank of Maharashtra. You can see Bank of Maharashtra has emerged as the best performer among all public sector banks in the last fiscal year. Okay. And according to the data, this Bank of Maharashtra has recorded 15.94% increase in total business. And SBI has achieved 13.12. Okay. So the correct answer is Bank of Maharashtra. Let us move to question number 22. And question number 22 is about which of the following company has secured an order from Northern Coalfields Limited, okay, NCL, for the supply of 28 units of BH100 rear dump trucks. Okay. So this is mainly any company which creates or manufactures trucks. And now we have Ashok Leyland, BEML Limited, BMW Groups, and JSW MG Motor India Private Limited. So out of these four companies, Northern Coalfields Limited has awarded their contract to which out of these four? You have 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the correct answer is BEML Limited. So BEML Limited has secured an order of worth rupees 250 crores from Northern Coal Limited for the supply of 20 units of BH100 rear drum trucks. So why specifically one company has been targeted? Because these trucks are engineered to transport payloads of up to 100 tons, which is more than the average. And they are specifically designed for the efficient handling of overburden. Because in coal minings, when you are mining, you need trucks with high power and higher load bearing capacity. Okay. Now let us move to question number 23. This is also from the leaders, presidents, and appointments. Who among the following has been sworn in as the president of Taiwan? Okay, Taiwan. So the options are A, Bernardo Arevalo, option B, Felix Tshisekedi, option C, Thomas Suliok, and option D is Lai Ching-te. Okay, president of Taiwan. So you have 3 seconds to give your answer, and then we'll move to the correct answer. Okay, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is option D, Lai Ching-te has been sworn in as the president of Democratic Island in the face of the growing Chinese military pressure. Okay. China claims this Taiwan part of their territory. And that's why they think that Lai Ching-te is a separatist. But Taiwan considers themselves to be a separate country. So this is going on between these two. Now let us move to question 24. Who among the following has been appointed as the interim president of Iran? So see, one word that you need to keep in mind here is about interim president. Interim president means somebody who was made president on a temporary basis. And now the options you have is option A is Brian Mulroney, option B Mohammad Mokbar, option C Hage Kenebo, option D Sebastian Pinera. So this question is about interim president. There might be a chance that when this question paper arrives in the exam, they have also made some full-time president, but you have to answer interim president only. Okay. So I'll give you 3 seconds and then we'll move to the correct answer. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let us move to the correct answer. The correct answer is option D, Mohammad Mokbar. Mohammad Mokbar is Iran's interim president. Okay. And why he has been created or made interim president? Because the actual president, Ibrahim Raisi, he was killed in a helicopter crash. So you might have read in that news, no? They were flying and their helicopter got crashed. And then their supreme leader, Ayatollah Al Khamenei, is approved that Mohammad Mokbar will become interim president. And in 50 days, the election will be done. And after 50 days, they will also get their full-time president also. Okay. So now let us move to next question, which is also our last question. So make sure that it is also right. Also, out of 25, you should count how many have you given correct and make sure that you are able to get 20 correct out of this 25 at least. If you are getting less than 20, that means you need to practice more and more. Okay. So now let us cover this question also. The Indo-Russian Rifles Private Limited, IRRPL, has delivered close to 27,000 dash to Indian Army recently. And the options are option A, AK-203 assault rifles, Option B, bogie open military wagons. Option C, BrahMos. Option D, unmanned aircraft systems. I'll give you 3 seconds and then we'll move to the correct answer. 3, 2, 1. Also, this is the last answer. Make sure you get it right. Option A, AK-203 assault rifles. So the Indian Army has started receiving Russian AK-203 assault rifles. So initially you might have seen AK-47 rifles. These are 203 are, you can see the advanced version of the same range. So AK-47, then AK-56, then there are multiple categories, and this is AK-203 is one of the latest in that. Okay, so it got delayed because Russia and was fighting with Ukraine, so they were busy in their fight, so that's why this got delayed. But now it has started, and the joint venture Indo-Russian Rifles Private Limited (IRRPL), what they have done, they have established their factory in Uttar Pradesh, and from there these rifles will be created, and then this will be handed over to you. Okay, so now we have completed 25 questions. You should calculate how many you have got correct and make sure you keep practicing. So these 25 questions were only for your practice, just so that you can get an idea. Make sure that you practice these current affairs on a daily basis also, and then you will be able to get a grasp. And this current affairs is very easy if you are practicing it on a daily basis, and then you can score 100% marks in current affairs question. So all the best for your exam, and keep preparing. Okay, thank you so much.